Hello, welcome to CGTN live stream. I'm reporter Xu Hua. We are now at Shenzhen Bao'an International Airport to bring you the latest on the first day of China's Spring Festival travel rush. Today marks the beginning of one of the busiest travel period in China because millions of people are working or study out of their hometowns are hurrying home to reunite with their families as the China's Spring Festival approaches. This is one of the main reasons for the Spring Festival travel rush. The other is that this is one of the 2-week-long holidays of the year, so it's a perfect time for people to travel outside other place to have fun. And here we are at the Shenzhen Bao'an International Airport. This is one of the busiest airports in China. The airport has seen a huge influx of travelers starting today, and we can see since early this morning, the place has been buzzing with activities. We can see passengers are carrying their luggage with gifts and eagerly waiting for their flights to depart. And some passengers are talking with their loved ones and sharing their stories of their upcoming reunion. According to the Civil Aviation Administration, China's domestic airlines are expected to handle a record number of 90 million passenger trips during this travel rush. That means during the next 40 days, they will handle an average of 18,500 flights per day. That's an increase about 8.4% compared to the 2024 level. And the Spring Festival has become more about travel and leisure for Chinese citizens in recent years. So the ticketing data shows a huge rise in the demand for the ice and the snow destinations in northern places like Harbin, Changchun, and also Urumqi, and also some of other warm southern places like Haikou and Sanya. So for more on the domestic and international passenger flows, we are glad to be joined by by the manager from Shenzhen Airlines. So please say hi to our audiences.
Hi, I'm Chen Muyuan from Shenzhen Airlines, the International Revenue Office.
How's your day today?
Hi, nice to meet you. Welcome to Shenzhen. And it's a very productive day at work.
Yeah. Because as we mentioned, as I just mentioned, there are 90 million passenger trips will be made during this Spring Festival travel rush. So how many flights has been arranged by Shenzhen Airlines?
In order to meet the travel demands of the passengers for this 2025 Spring Festival travel rush, Shenzhen Airlines scheduled over 30,000 flights during the holiday season and has made full arrangement from the aspect of safety, capacities, and service arrangements. Shenzhen Airlines plans to arrange more than 30,000 flights during the 2025 Spring Festival travel rush and an increase of 2% year-on-year in 2024.
We know more and more people are traveling out of their working places. So is there any new routes or additional flights has been arranged to meet the demand?
Taking into the consideration of passenger flows and flow characteristics of the 2025 Spring Festival travel rush, Shenzhen Airlines has an increase added 1,600 flights into its schedule, and most of the newly added flights, domestic flights, originate from Shenzhen to the popular tourist and family visiting cities to the northwest, southeast, and Hainan province. And flights from Shenzhen to Harbin and Changchun and some other popular cities will be operated by wide-body aircrafts.
As we know, Harbin is really popular for its ice and snow, those activities. People go there to feel the winter, sports.
Yes.
So, how is the, how many? So what are some of the popular destinations besides those northern places?
Northern place, maybe just Harbin and Changchun is very popular for the north, for the south place, people to go to the icy place.
So we know last year China has introduced multiple, visa-free policies to attract foreigners to travel to China. So how about the, in the international passenger flow?
Okay, in terms of the international flights, routes to the famous tourist destinations such as Kuala Lumpur, Singapore, Tokyo, and Hanoi are being added to reach the diversified demands. And the overall passenger volume is, I think, is expected to reach 4.07 million, an increase of 4% year on year.
Because, this is a celebration season. Do you have any special offers for travelers?
Talking about service and products, Shenzhen Airlines launched Easy Come and Go, family travel plans, and some other services and products in order to create a convenient and smooth and warm, hearty journey for all the passengers.
So for people, in a rush. For people in a rush, do you have any, e-channels for them to catch their plane?
Yes, for the late arrival counters are set up for the accelerated procedure for those in need, and the green channel is also provided at the security, and for help the late arrival passengers to catch their flights.
For these special days, and people may travel with their pets. Is there any special service for those passengers that travel with their pets?
Yes, we provide the traveling with the passenger and their pets, and we recommend the passenger who need these services and to go to the official website, and to consult our customer service in advance.
Thank you so much. Thank you for making those issues with such clarity. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you. So actually, for international, we are just talking about domestic, air travels. For international air travel, it is also set to surge, because as we know, there will be a boom in inbound and outbound travel thanks to those policies issued by China's immigration administration for visa-free policies. So I'm glad to be joined by Ms. Zhu Tingting from Shenzhen's General Station of Immigration Inspection. Hello.
Hello everyone. I'm Zhu Tingting from Shenzhen Airport Station of Immigration Inspection.
How's your day today?
Oh, good, thank you. Let me show you the departure hall of the immigration.
So the departure hall is downstairs, right?
Yes, we need to take the elevator down here.
Okay, let's go.
Yes, be careful.
So actually, the Spring Festival is the most important festival in China. As we know, millions of people are on the move, and people are coming back from their working place to their hometowns to celebrate this special festival with their families and friends. But also, there are many people, they will go out to other countries to spend those the Spring Festival with their friends, right?
Yes, the Spring Festival holiday has already begun, so many families and students, they will choose the Shenzhen airport to go abroad.
As I just mentioned that China has introduced many visa-free policies, and that means more and more people will need to go out. So how is the international passenger flow?
In 2024, the number of inbound and outbound passengers at Shenzhen Airport reached 5.5 million, a year-on-year increase of 100%, setting a new high in the past 5 years. Yes. About 720,000 passengers.
700,000 right?
passenger trips are expected to enter and exit China through Shenzhen Airport during the Spring Festival travel rush, which increased about 35% compared with the same period last year.
So which international routes are the busiest during the Spring Festival travel rush?
There will be a peak of passenger flow around the Spring Festival holiday, with the majority of passengers engaging in tourism and visiting relatives and friends. The proportion of family trips and student tours will significantly increase. Flights to Asian destinations such as Singapore, Malaysia, Japan, and South Korea, as well as European routes including the United Kingdom, Germany, Italy, and flights to Oceania, including Australia and New Zealand, are all very popular, and we will see a higher number of passengers.
Yes, as today is the first day of the Spring Festival travel rush, how do you cope with such, a huge increase of the passenger flow?
We will scientifically formulate security plans, optimize and adjust the police force, timely open sufficient inspection channels, striving to create a good customs clearance environment.
And during this travel rush, how does your team cooperate with other departments?
We will maintain the close communication with Shenzhen Airport and airlines to get the information before, and at the same time we will adjust the police force and also
so more people will be dispatched to provide service for all the passengers.
Yes, yes.
So with more and more foreigners coming to China, what kind of service do you provide for those who don't speak Chinese?
Officers who are good at English will provide updates on the policy interpretation and customs guidance. And we also prepared the information card. Yes, this one. For visa-free transit travelers, reminding the ports and allowed areas under the policy.
So a little bit background here. China has extended, the visa-free policy from 144 hours to 240 hours. That's the latest policy China's immigration administration has issued to attract, foreigners to do business and to travel to China. So they will have up to 10 days free stay in China, so they can have more time to explore China's culture, China's history, and more about China's, people's life. So can you introduce us what can we get from this, what do we call it?
Yes, this is information card.
Information card.
Yes, we list 60 eligible open ports and 24 allowed provinces where foreign nationals can enter China and travel around. And also, for instance, if you enter China in Beijing, and you can travel to Shanghai or any other allowed state area and access in Guangdong province.
So So we can enter it from one place and then exit from
From
other place.
yes,
It's okay.
yes, 24 provinces.
I think this card is really useful. So if any people in a rush, do have it, as I just mentioned, for domestic air travel, and they have e-channels. Do you have e-channels?
Yes, we have about 10 e-channels in the exit hall and 15 e-channels in entry hall. The immigration passengers can go through the immigration inspection very conveniently. While using e-channel, you are going through 2 gates. At the first one, you just put your passport on the document reader, and once the gate open, step into the passage and stand before the second gate and put your thumbs on the fingerprint scanner and look at the pictures, look at the cameras to let it grasp your photos. And then the second door opened. You've done with the custom clearance process.
Yes, travel during the Spring Festival must be very different from other days. So do you have any advices for passengers to travel during this special period?
Please carefully check the validity of your entry and exit documents before you're traveling, and closely monitor the information of your flights and try to avoid the peak of the traffic times. Allow the sufficient time for inspection and boarding.
Yes. If any people need help, do they have any place to turn to?
Yes, if there are any inquiries on exit and entry border inspection, you can call the National Immigration Administration hot service hotline at 12367.
12367. Okay, so do remember to call this hotline if you need help. And so that's a very detailed, instruction from our senior police officer from Shenzhen General Station of Immigration Inspection. So to sum up, so today is the first day of the Spring Festival travel rush, and as we can see, with millions of people on the move, and the airport has been working tirelessly to ensure a safe and smooth journey experience, so they can have a very joyful Spring Festival for all the passengers. So that's all from our live stream here at Shenzhen Bao'an International Airport. So wish you have a very safe and very safe journey, and also very joyful Spring Festival. So see you next time.